YouTube, what's good? It's your host with the most, helping wavers from coast to coast, Waveman Mike, and we're back for another video. Stay tuned. Before we get this video started, I want you to go press that like button right now. Right now. Don't wait. Press it right now. You did it? Okay, cool. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get waves with straight hair. I can't even tell you how many people hit me in my Instagram DMs asking how to get waves with straight hair. And I don't think I made a video about this in like a year, so it's time for an update. You guys want it, I can do it, so might as well. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to help everybody. Not just the coarse hair wavers, not just the medium hair wavers, or medium texture wavers. You know what I mean. The straight hair wavers need some love too. So here is the tutorial for you. Bars. Okay, so getting waves with straight hair is kind of similar to getting waves with any other texture of hair. But I'm not gonna lie, there are some things that are different. So that's important to know, that not everything that somebody else can do, you can do, or not everything that you can do, somebody else can do. You feel me? Because everybody's different and everybody's hair is different. So you should expect things to be different. So first of all, when we talk about the term straight hair, the hair still has at least a little curl in it. It's not like straight as a ruler. And if your hair is like super duper straight, there are ways to curl it up. So you might be thinking, oh, my hair is really straight, I can't get waves because people with straight hair can't get waves. But what you're not realizing is when you want to get waves and you start doing this process, your hair will start curling up. Now a bell should be going off in your head. I can't get waves if my hair is kept straight, so maybe I should change it. Once again, I just want to check in to make sure that you guys have pressed the like button. I'm doing this to help you. Just do me a small favor by pressing the like button. Obviously, if I'm asking, then it's important to me. So just do it. It takes what, 1-2 seconds? That's all I gotta say. Now back to the video. So first off, you want to get the materials that you'll need. Since I have this right here, I might as well list this one, the do-rag. You will need a do-rag. Let me explain why you need a do-rag. So you ever played a video game without autosave on and you did a mission and everything, right? At the end of playing that mission, what do? You save the game. Believe it or not, this is exactly the same thing as wearing your do-rag. When you finish brushing your hair, which we're gonna get into later, you wanna put your do-rag on. Why? Because you just saved everything you did. If you brush your hair and then don't wear a do-rag after that, then you just brushed your hair for no reason. Just think of it like that. Just think of it like that. If you brush your hair and don't wear your do-rag, you might as well have never brushed your hair at all, especially in these beginning phases. Because your hair is just gonna go right back to normal as soon as, you know, something touches it or you lay down or just over time. So put that do-rag on. It's really important. My favorite do-rags come from the company Red by Kiss. You can get those in beauty supply stores, Walmart, Target, Amazon, any place like that. This isn't one of their do-rags. I'm just wearing this because it's the same color as the hoodie I'm wearing. But yeah, those are my favorite do-rags. Now this, a brush. You're going to need a brush, preferably a brush like this that has bristles. You see these things? This is the type of brush you'll need. It doesn't have to be this specific brush, but it's the type of brush. One with bristles that, you know, are kind of close like this. If you're wondering what this specific brush is, it's a brush by a company named Smooth Styles. You can see it right there if the light isn't too bright. You can get it from www.smoothstyles.com. They're pretty nice and they're affordable, and you get a discount if you use my code. My code is WaveMan. There's no space in between Wave and Man, just WaveMan. And if you use that code on their website, you get 20% off your entire purchase, which is ridiculous, honestly. It's honestly really good. So if I were you, I would get one of these brushes. And when you get one of these brushes, you help me out. I get a little piece of the pie. There's no actual pie. That's just, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, www.smoothstyles.com. My discount code is WaveMan. Next up, products. There are different types of products. There are moisturizers, pomades, greases, butters, oils, all that. This is where it kind of differs from somebody with straight hair to any other texture. For most people, the moisturizer is just what it says, to moisturize your hair. And for you, it does that same thing. However, for you, it also serves another purpose, and it helps you a lot more. Moisturizer for you also can help your hair curl up. And this is great. This is amazing. Why? Because that's what you need. If you want waves, you want your hair to curl up. You know what I'm saying? So you get something to help your hair curl up, which is the moisturizer. You could do other things like perm your hair, but who wants to do that? Like, seriously? No. Get you a moisturizer. My recommendation for a moisturizer will be like Shea Moisture or As I Am, something like that. I use Shea Moisture. I use Shea Moisture Curl Enhancer Smoothie, and I use the other one. I can't remember the name. This one. Can you see that? It says it's for kids, but who cares? It's a hair product. If you want to know about pomades and stuff, my recommendation is 360 Style, Murray's, not the original Dax that you'll usually find, but there's like this new Dax. Hold on, let me find it. This stuff, I really like this stuff. This company sent me this for free, and I tried it out. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, but it actually is really that good. And I'm not just saying that because it was free. They also gave me like an orange one and a blue one, and lately I've just been cycling in between those three. They all do something different. But as for what product do I think is the most useful out of the ones that I've used so far, I think that Murray's pomade is the most useful and most helpful. Will that be the best for you specifically? I can't tell you that. Why? Because everybody's hair is different. That's something that's really important for you to understand. Let's say you and your friend have very similar hair, but similar doesn't mean exactly the same. You know what I mean? Just because something works for your friend doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. And vice versa. Just because something works for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for your friend. It might, and if it does, great. You guys can share products and all that. But if it doesn't, that's fine too. Just make sure you find what works for you. You know what? I'm realizing I told you need a brush and I didn't even tell you what you need the brush for. Did I? I honestly can't remember, but I don't think I did. I'll tell you again, just in case. So you need to brush your hair. You take this thing and you put it on your head. You rub it from your crown out to your hairline. You see that? Also, if you think my waves look nice, make sure to go follow me on Instagram because I post pictures on my waves all the time. And I post regular pictures on there too. But yeah, you're gonna brush your hair with this. Brushing your hair is what actually creates the waves themselves. It isn't the do-rag, and it isn't the product you put in. It's brushing your hair. What the do-rag does is protects your waves, and what the product does is assist in you getting your waves and maintaining your waves. But this is the tool that you actually use to get and also maintain your waves. How much should you brush your hair depends on you. I would say no less than 30 minutes, but even 30 minutes is kind of pushing it on the low side. For a beginner, maybe an hour to 2 hours, especially with straight hair. Also, I should mention there are different types of brushes. There are soft brushes, there are hard brushes, and there are medium brushes. For a straight hair waver, I think you should use a soft brush. You don't want to use a hard brush because you don't want too much pull, because that's going to be, you know, reinforcing your straight hair. You just want the brush to kind of glide across your hair, not to just pull it. That's why you want the soft brush over the hard brush. But if you can't find a soft brush, then you can still use a medium brush. Emphasis on medium. I still don't think you should use the hard brush. The hard brush is really just too much pull. But if that's all you have, then you can still use that. Don't be discouraged by whatever I just said. However, if you don't have a brush yet, don't just go out and buy a hard brush unless that's all the stores have. You know what I mean? It's the last resort, at least for a straight hair waver. There are more methods you can do for someone who has straight hair, like the same methods that you do if you didn't have straight hair. One example is the plastic bag method. But a lot of straight hair waivers, your hair is already like laid down and stuff like that anyway. I have a lot of videos on methods, and I'll be making more videos on methods. So if this video really didn't fully explain to you everything, then don't worry, I'll do follow-up videos. Make sure to leave a comment down below if this did help, or if it didn't help, or if it did help but it left kind of some things out. Make sure to comment about that, because if you don't, then I'll never know. And if I never know, how can I ever help you, you know, get the rest of the information that you need? But yeah, that's the end of this video. By this point, you should have pressed the like button by now. But if you haven't, then press it right now. And go subscribe, because why wouldn't you want to subscribe? I'm doing all this information that's helping you, and you don't want to miss any more of the information that you already missed, or the information that you're gonna miss if you don't subscribe. So go do it right now. If they ask you who I am, I'm Waveman Mike. So subscribe, drop a comment, and don't forget to like. Enjoy your day.